Hello, everyone. Welcome to Creating with Jazzy Bundles. I'm Jenny. It is so great to be here with you guys today. It has been a very long day at work, and I am very excited to not be working right now and to be making some cards with you guys. So, who do we have here today? Let us know in the chat where you're coming from and who you are. We would love to know who you are. I can see that there's some people here. So don't be shy, don't be quiet. While we wait for people to arrive and settle in, I have some cards that I want to show you. So today we're going to be making the pinwheel card. And it stands up like this. And you can see that it has the four angles that come out of it. And it lays flat. But there's four sides. It's almost like a never-ending card. And then there's a spot for you to be able to sign and leave a message on. And it just keeps going. So I have this flower one that I did. And then I have this one that I did that has some marbling effect in it. And some butterflies came with it. So this is the pinwheel card that we're going to do today. And then I wanted to show you also, so today is Wednesday, and if you are not on my TikTok channel, I invite you all to come and join me and hang out with me on TikTok. I'm creating with Jazzy Bundles there too. But on Wednesdays, we do a one-sheet wonder where I give you the directions to be able to cut out one 6x6 piece of paper. And we use all the pieces to be able to create a stack of cards. It's usually 4 cards. Today, I gave you the measurements and had you cut out 2 pieces of coordinating paper. And these are the cards that we made with them. So there's this one. And then this one. Oh, it goes this way. And this. And this one actually made 5 cards because the opposite pieces for the triangles can make a second card. So, but these are the 4 cards that we made today throughout the day. Actually, I think that one of the videos just went out now, and I think the last one goes out at 9 o'clock. So you get a free peek at what all of the cards look like. I think this is the 9 o'clock one. So I hope you'll come over and hang out with us on TikTok at Creating with Jazzy Bundles. And last week, I told you that I was going to put a video out on Friday. I didn't get it out on Friday, so I'm putting it out this Friday. But it is this graduation card. It lays flat, so it can go into an envelope, but then it comes up and it kind of sits like that. And there's a spot on the inside for you to be able to write a message, and then there's a spot on the back as well for you to be able to write a message, both places. So it kind of pops up and it can be on display. It's a great card to have for the graduation parties and stuff like that, where you put out all the different cards and their successes and stuff. So I even teach you how to do the little tassel in the video. So I promise, put that out on Friday this week. And yeah, all right. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on our pinwheel card. So like I was saying, our pinwheel card can stand up like this, and it can display 4 different sides. It lays flat. So it will go in an envelope. It's the same size as all of our other cards that we make, the A2 cards. And it's not nearly as difficult as it looks like it might be. So I promise this is an easy card this week. So for your cards, you will need scoring tool. So I'm going to use my Score Buddy, and I am going to use one of the little dot painters where you can paint the dots, the different size dots. I'm going to use this to make my creases instead of the scoring tool that's in here, just so that they're a little bit smaller. It'll fold a little bit nicer. We need cardstock and patterned paper, and I am going to use today this pad of paper that I got from Michael's this year, just recently, Field Journal paper pad. Some of this is metallic and is shiny. You've seen me use it on some other cards, but I'm going to use it on the card today. And you will need a piece of either white or cream for your cardstock as well. That will be for the side that you can write on and leave your message or stamp on. You'll also need stamps and a stamp pad, or if you're going to use dies, die cuts, you'll need that as well. Okay, and with that, let's get started. So the first thing that we need, move a couple of things here, is to pick out a piece of paper that is going to be for your the base. I'm going to call it the base of your card. It's actually, in this one, it's the lavender color that goes around each of the different sides. In this one, it's the blue that goes around each of the different sides. So you'll need to pick your color that you're going to use for your card base. I'm going to use this pink mauve color to use for mine. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/4 inches by 11 inches. Give me 1 second here. All right, 4 1/4, and we need to cut off 1 inch from the end. Now, we're going to take this 4 1/4 by 11 sheet of paper or cardstock, and we're going to cut it down into 4 pieces that are 2 3/4 of an inch wide. And it should give you exactly 4 of them. Who do we have here today? I can see people just being quiet. Let's see. All right, so there's our 4 pieces for that. And now we need to choose what color or pattern we are going to use for the center column. Now you can see here that you can kind of see I've got a pattern. It's actually this flower pattern on the inside. I made this one first and just left it plain color of my cardstock, and I didn't like it as much. I thought it was prettier with a pattern in it. So you can use a pattern or you can use a solid color, whatever you want to do. I am going to use the pattern paper though. And for that, you need a piece that is 4.5 by 4.25 inches. So 4.5 by 4.25 inches. And we'll set that off to the side. Now we need to cut our pieces that are going to go on top of the card bases. So there's two different ones. Hey Sarah, it's nice to see you working on homework. Oh, that is just a bunch of fun. Hopefully listening to me and makes it not so awful. We are going to cut the pieces that go onto our card bases now. So there's two different sizes. There is one that is 2.5 by 4, and that is this side. And then there is 1.5 by 4, and that's this side over here. So we're going to cut the 2.5 by 4 inch ones first. And for that, I am going to use this paper. Now I'm going to cut 2 out of this paper and 1 out of this paper. It's so that one of them is a little bit different. This one also, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's got some foil on it, so it's a little sparkly. All right, so 2.5 by 4 inches. And we need 2 of those. Or you can do 3 and not have one that's different. All right. And 1 of these, that's 2.5 by 4. We'll cut off this end. And is it 2.5? It's 2.5. Great. Okay. And we need one piece that is white or cream or some other light color that you can write on for the 4th side. And this is 2.5, so I'm just going to cut it down to 4. And I've decided to torture myself one more time and fussy cut around one of these flowers. So we'll see here how well this works. I got some new scissors in. All right. See how close I can get without cutting off a petal. So my day at work was long and exhausting. I don't know about anybody else. It literally took me all day to solve a problem. I don't even know how I accidentally found the answer, but I did find the answer eventually. So thankfully, about 20 minutes before I was done with my day, I finally figured it out, but yeah. Almost done. So I would ask how your baseball team is coming along, but I know how your baseball team is coming along, so I won't ask. I won't rub it in that the Braves are doing really well. All right, and you don't have to fussy cut out a picture or anything like that. The cousin love. You guys will turn around. We were awful at the beginning of last year too, and then we turned around. All right. There's those pieces, and that all cut out. Get that off of my desk. And we need to cut one more piece, or one more set of pieces. We need to cut pattern paper for the left side here. So this is 1.5 by 4 inches. So I think, and we need 4 of those. So 1.5 by 4. Let's see, did I lost count? All right, I got 3 of them. So one more. All right. This is the next one. Okay, now it's time to start putting things together. So in order to start putting things together, we need to score our piece that is 4.5 by 4.25. And you're going to put the 4.5 inch mark up against the top of the board here. And we're going to score at the 1 inch mark, the 2 inch mark, the 3 inch mark, and the 4 inch mark. All right. Now, when we fold this, we want to fold it so that the pattern is on the inside, so that when we make our column, we can see it and it sits out. We can see it from the inside. You kind of see it there. Okay. So we will fold. And of course we need adhesive. So I'm going to put my glue, fold this back, and put my glue on it. Push it down, and there we have our column, which mine is a little funky, which is fine. I can just rescore that. Let's see. The other way. It's good to fold it both directions before you start gluing the pieces on, in case you do have to reuse your bone folder over top of it. Okay, now it's time to start gluing the pieces on. So I like to start by gluing my smaller pieces to their mats. So we're going to glue these together. Now, because I have single-sided paper for this one, this card, the other side where it is blue here on the left side, it's not going to be blue, it's going to be white. And then we'll put the green pieces on top of it, but it'll be okay. It'll still look pretty, I promise. All right. Is it starting to warm up there, Sarah? Or is it still chilly? Or do you have a beautiful spring? We don't have a beautiful spring. It is hot. It finally rained, so it cooled off a little bit. But now it's all wet everywhere. And can't complain, though. We were in a drought. Can't complain. Okay. Let's go ahead and start gluing these pieces down. So now I am just going to, I'm going to fold this flat, and I am just going to put glue on the right hand side of it. Oh, it's raining there too. I'm sorry. We had to take the pups out while it was raining yesterday, and our newest one, Stormy, was like, no, I'm not going out in this rain. I don't know what this is. This is just crazy, because it hasn't rained really much since we've gotten her. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Okay, now we're gonna take it and we're gonna fold it under itself so that we have two sides again. And since I did this page, I want to alternate them. So I'm going to do this one next. Nope, Stormy doesn't like the rain. She doesn't. She really didn't like it was actually storming with Thunder and Lightning the other day, and she was not so thrilled with that either. All right, we fold it under again, put glue on the right hand side. Needs a new name. No, we can't name her something different now. She's learned her name. Oh my goodness. She's a very smart puppy, but I don't want to have to teach her a new name. More importantly, I don't want the other two dogs to have to learn a new name for her, because that would be very confusing for them. All right, and this one, we can't fold under again because then we get this page back up. So we just leave it here and just put glue on this one side here. All right, and we'll put this on. Okay, now there is our card with our 4 big pieces in it. And it folds, and it folds, and it folds. So now what we need to do is we need to decorate the left side, and that's what my green pieces here are for. So if you use a double-sided paper or a piece of cardstock that is the same color on both sides, you'll have a colored side here to go over top. Speaking of Stormy, I have no idea what she's doing out there. She's scratching at something. Hopefully you guys don't hear all that. All right, and put this piece down. So if you are watching this after the fact, come and hang out with us in our Facebook group, Card Making Creating with Jazzy Bundles. Soon we are going to start making or doing some card exchanges. So that will be fun. I'm excited about that. And then come and hang out with us on TikTok. We do fun things over there, like I said, on Wednesdays. Today we had One Sheet Wonder Wednesday. We made 5 cards out of 2 pieces of 6x6 paper, which was a lot of fun. And if you are interested in seeing that, the last video for that comes out at 9 o'clock tonight. And then my flower here, let's see. Sure, I'm going to have to cut this down some. All right. Let's see. Where did my stamps go? That's a big one. There's a smaller one. All right. Hold off on gluing that down until we get this stamped. Ta-da. There we go. And I think this fits right here. Alrighty. And there we have it. Our pinwheel card. That can be turned around and round, an endless card. And then there's a spot here for you to write on and send it off to somebody. I talked about the One Sheet Wonder cards, and this is Friday's video that's going to come out. It is a pop-up card that is a what's that called? Graduation cap. So this card is, there'll be a video for this coming out on Friday. I forgot to post it last Friday, so I promise this Friday it will come out. And I think that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And I will not be going live next week. I have a business trip for work, so I will be going live possibly the week after. If not, I'll post it in my Facebook group and let you guys know. Oh, yes, you should definitely do that. That would be perfect, Sarah. Yes, I will definitely put it out on Friday. I promise. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I had a blast. I hope you did too. And I look forward to seeing you next time.